Welcome back to Talk of the Town. This is an organization you're going to want to learn more about. I'm joined by Kelly Hook with Families and Schools Together. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations, first of all, on 30 years.
Thank you.
A 30th anniversary, I understand.
It is, yes.
A big milestone. Let's talk to viewers at home a little bit about Families and Schools Together and just the big picture. What is this organization?
Yeah, so thank you so much again for having me. So in a nutshell, Families and Schools Together is a small nonprofit, 501c3 nonprofit organization based here in Madison. It does have international reach, even though we're a small but mighty team. And the organization exists really to make a critical difference in the lives of children and families through a program called FAST.
That's so excellent. And the unique thing about FAST program compared to other parent involvement or other engagement programs, there's probably a lot, but can you give us, kind of summarize what makes it different?
Yeah, so FAST essentially is a family engagement program, evidence-based family engagement program that strives to empower the parents to be the leader of their family unit. It strengthens the family, kind of draws a boundary around the family and supports that hierarchy. And it also connects families with their child's school and community resources. So in a nutshell, it's really one of the only evidence-based programs that bring together families, school, and the community for the purpose of supporting the whole child. So it really strengthens bonds necessary for that child to thrive.
Wow.
Yeah. Such
an important concept. I'm curious what some of the outcomes are that you see from working with families.
Yeah, that's a great question. So FAST actually has a wide variety of outcomes that we strive to achieve at the short, intermediate, and long-term levels. And it also impacts not only the child, the individual child and the family, but the school and the community as well. So some of the initial or shorter term outcomes include increasing of the parent-child bonds, enhancing the parent so that they're able to provide the tools for the child to thrive in the school. Intermediate outcomes include improving the family environment, building of social capital, what we refer to as increasing those connections and sort of breaking down the walls of isolation so that families have that support and can start to build trust, not only with needed resources in the community, but the school as well. Long-term outcomes, there are a lot, but I'll name a few. Narrowing of the achievement gap, opportunity gaps, reduction of school mobility, improved school climate, strengthen community, prevention of violence, child abuse and neglect prevention, dropout, among many, many others.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some really important things you're doing.
Thank you.
I want to discuss in the couple minutes we have left what sort of the scope of the impact is. Who are you reaching?
Yeah, so great question. Here locally, we are implementing the program at One City Schools. So I know Kaleem Care is the founder of One City Schools and has been a big proponent of the program. The idea or the goal with implementing FAST at One City is making sure that the preschool-age children are ready for kindergarten and beyond. What we know is that engaging families early is really important and kind of sets the trajectory of that child's life. Beyond One City, we'll be also implementing with MMSD and supporting the community schools model. So this fall, we'll be implementing the program at Leopold and Mendota. We're involved with 5 schools in Milwaukee as part of the state's mental health initiative. So really supporting children and their families with needed resources and making sure that the children are prepared and ready to learn when they're in the classroom. Beyond the state of Wisconsin and the 14 sites here locally, we have implemented the program in 48 states and 20 countries, including Australia and the UK, among many, many others.
Oh my goodness. I
Yeah.
wish we had more time because this
Yes.
is such a fascinating
Thank
program
you.
and some really good work you're doing.
Thanks.
I highly recommend if you want to learn more or even get involved, going to the website because there's a lot of great information on there. Kelly, thank you so much for
Yes,
sharing with
thank
us
you
today.
again for having
Again,
me.
Kelly Hook is with Family and Schools Together. You're watching Talk of the Town. We have more after the break, so stick with us.